Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Boy, I was crying when I saw that.
Tell Andre he did a good job. You go tell him. Non-binary built. Look.
We on? Oh,
hey, guys.
Oh, we live?
Hey. Let the ball bounce, Sports Talk Radio. This your guy, Dre Bailey.
You man, good stuff.
Bill Logan trying to hide behind that mic.
Oh, God, that's terrible, man.
Yeah, man. This is what we do. We
goodness.
give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio every Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time. We give you guys the best of LTBB. Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, GUERILLA Cross, in your Play Store. Can iPhone users find it in your Play Store too? I had an iPhone.
I don't know. We got to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. But you can follow us on YouTube also. Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio. You can find us on IG. You can find us at lettheballbounce@gmail.com.
Turn it down,
if you
Bill.
want to be a sponsor of the show, just like Serenity Funeral Home, the only Serenity Funeral Home in town, 1140 Almond Tree Lane, and Sight and Sound Event Center.
What happened to the other one?
There was always only one.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So, yeah, that's what it is. Big ups to all you tennis ball head looking.
That is terrible.
Ping pong head.
It is really terrible.
Look, man, we are in rare form today because it is NFL playoff season. Right now, the Baltimore Ravens are playing CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans right now, and that score is 3-0 Baltimore, with it winding down at the end of the first quarter. This may be a closer game than a lot of people think. Got Jadeveon Clowney playing for the Ravens, going against the team that drafted him in Houston, Texas. So it's going to be interesting. Lamar Jackson said he was antsy, hasn't played in 20 days, and he said he's ready. He's ready. He's ready to go out there and do what he needs to do.
Absolutely.
3-3.
Yeah, so it's 3-3. Tie ball game. We will be giving you some college basketball scores, talking a little bit of college basketball, NBA basketball, NFL, of course, and anything else that has to do with sports, and things that may not have to do with sports too, because we speak on all topics.
Yes,
All right. We're just not a sports talk radio show. We like to talk real life too. So I heard that if I go out to a gym right now and I hit 17 threes in a row, that I could get a scholarship.
You still got eligibility?
I mean, I know somebody in Miami is on his 9th year in eligibility.
Yeah.
Why not me?
He is. You got a point.
But I heard that if I hit 19 threes in a row, that you know, regardless what my stats are in high school or in college, that they'll give me a scholarship.
19 in a row.
Or 17.
17 in a row. That's interesting.
Not in a high school game. It was a pickup game.
Yeah, pickup game. So if I go to the lights,
You'd be hard pressed to.
or I go over to the West Campus. Have you heard of such a thing?
I've never.
Because I've been at the lights where Booker T had 10 dunks in a row. I said, somebody going to step in front of him?
Gonna guard him?
Absolutely not.
Nope. Not going to happen.
I didn't see no scouts out there trying to.
No. And shout out Booker T, man. He was a dog.
But you know,
Well,
that's why Late Night Hoops was made, to give a lot of those dudes a chance to, you know.
So, because Stephen A. Smith played in Las Vegas Late Night Hoops
Hell
in
no.
accident.
You got dog.
I don't know why. I don't know why he's trying to make it seem like he was a hooper.
No, dog.
Back in the day.
No, fam.
Dude.
Stop it.
Just because you was from New York don't mean you was a hooper.
Stop it.
There's a lot of dudes.
So everybody from New York ain't hoopers.
No. And 17 threes in a row? That's kind of legendary. So you would think
In the
that
gym
that
by
would have
yourself,
been,
that's
that would
legendary.
have been circulated around the city of New York and
people would have heard
everywhere
about
else.
I ain't made 17 shots in a row on double dribble against the sorriest team I wanted to face again. That I wanted to.
Steph hasn't even made 17 threes in a row.
I ain't made 17 on NBA Jam when I was on fire.
And he's the best shooter. And he's the best shooter that we've ever seen.
Ever.
And he hasn't hit 17 threes in a row in a game.
Not a once.
It's tragic.
Not any game I've seen.
No.
I ain't seen every dribble he's taken, but
Yeah.
I think we would have heard that he had 17 in a row in a ball game.
Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, please share the live feed. It costs you nothing
Please share, man.
to share
Hit the share button.
the live feed. But yeah, man, we're talking. Stephen A. Smith said that he earned a scholarship playing pickup ball because the coach saw him hit 17 threes in a row.
Big house games. Saw him.
Clarence Big House
Really?
Gaines.
Can we hear
That's
from
how he got his scholarship, basketball scholarship, to play at Winston-Salem State.
Wow.
Now,
Legend has it.
now, that's him telling it. It ain't legend.
Come on, dog.
It's Stephen A. Myth.
Oh, my God.
Stephen A. Myth? I'm tired of the capping. That's what I'm getting tired
crazy,
of.
brother.
Like lately, I just been on social media, and I'm tired of people that I know, even that I went to school with, or just know personally, capping every day, just capping. Goose, you don't see people that you know sometime on social media capping? You ain't got to say no
See
names.
people in real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They ain't
saying.
got to be on the internet. We know you. dog, we know you, fam. Like we grew up together, bro. Like we was in the same. I know you, bro. In real life.
But here's another thing. You got cats that played 30, 40 years ago, trying to make it seem like they were. Don't you know it was people still alive that was there?
Yes.
That saw
Yeah.
you play.
Yeah. That you type in
and
these words to.
They
that
don't
can see
remember,
it.
and they don't remember that. They don't remember that. They don't.
I can't, man.
Okay.
That's the world we live in, y'all.
Okay.
That's the world we live in.
You know, at the end of the day, you got to start okaying the hell out of people nowadays.
I mean,
okay.
That's
Okay.
what it comes down
Okay,
to.
bro.
That's what it comes down to, brother.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not getting ready to.
Oh man,
Okay.
You know, when I was in school, I was runner-up for valedictorian. How, fam? You was ineligible half the season.
You went to school and your class was in the dark hallway. How did you do that?
They wore the helmets in the class.
You never left that classroom all day.
You talking about in the portable behind the basketball courts?
You was all the way at the end of the hallway, bro. Dark hallway at Cheyenne.
Come on, man.
How was you valedictorian?
Y'all need to stop.
You ain't take NAN honors class, brother.
Well, there should be a witness like the freshman said.
Shout out Keon, man.
There's gotta be
a witness to this.
witness.
He don't he have his sisters on all the time? Can they witness it? Can they be witnesses?
Let me ask you this: is it public record if you could go to like the actual college and see if let's see if they even gave this man a scholarship, if that's even true?
Right.
He probably got a academic scholarship, and that's fine.
That's cool.
If you
I'd be more proud of that.
Yes.
It's okay to be smart.
I'd be more proud of that, though.
It's okay to be.
I'd be more proud
try-
of getting an academic scholarship versus an athletic one.
Trying
Honestly.
to portray this image like you was
No.
a baller.
No. Stop that, man.
That's how you got in. Come on, man.
Stop.
You ever look at somebody and tell by the way that they stand and walk that they can't ball?
Yeah. Yeah. It's often a telltale sign that you have no
Did you see
athleticism
him throw?
about it.
Did you see him throw the ball at Yankee Stadium? Dude, you're not an athlete.
Terrible. It was bad.
I thought maybe it was all of the material he had.
No, we done seen folk in
And
in
boy,
suit jackets.
before he threw that, he was on there talking about, "Oh, it's going to reach for home plate. That's what I do."
32 feet.
How do you average 1.5 points a game though? Like what do you have to what shot do you have to put up to average 1.5? Is it like a layup and it actually hits the bottom of the rim? Or roll
Got a couple
around,
free
go
throw
in,
attempts.
come out?
You got a couple free throw attempts.
Okay, so one free throw and a half a missed layup.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Some games you might have.
Academically, bro, you're pretty good. We can tell by you.
Very articulate, man. I'd be
You
more
know,
proud
Hold
of
on,
that.
hold
son.
on. I
But
don't know
you're
about that.
not-
I don't know about that.
You are
Just
not
because you read 2 pages of a
baller.
thesaurus before you
You
show.
were never a baller.
I'd be more willing to give that to him versus the athletic.
Well, I'm gonna
side.
just say we hating y'all. I'm gonna just play devil's advocate. We
No,
hating.
Don't do that.
We hating y'all. We just hating.
No, don't do that.
We just hating on the man.
Well, if he sees this podcast like he saw Jason Whitlock podcast calling him out, he might be calling us a bunch of you bitch.
Oh well, we'll have to see about that, and we'll go viral.
What did Jason Whitlock say that was wrong though?
Nothing.
I didn't get his whole soliloquy. I didn't have a chance to listen to the entire soliloquy, so I wouldn't.
He basically was calling out Stephen A. Smith's career
And yeah, the 17.
as far as how
his
he got
his
into
hoop
college.
career.
How he got into college and how he got to where he is now. And basically, he started running off. There is even like he was saying, there is no public record of you even playing in high school
Yikes.
Oh wow!
or in college.
So he on his Cat Williams ish right now. Cat- Cat done messed it up.
him and Stephen A. Smith have been going at it.
Mike Epps said he said, "Man, Cat done messed it up for everybody.
Yeah,
man.
he didn't-
Why he ain't say nothing about me, good or bad? He ain't say nothing about me. I wanted that publicity."
We have to stop this broadcaster on broadcaster crime. That's going on right now. The podcaster versus podcaster.
Podcaster crimes.
Because everybody out here first 48 each other, and it's just
Yeah.
Oh,
bad. It's bad.
and Stephen A. Smith, well, he on his podcast, he's using all kind of
Oh yeah.
and
Inflammatory language.
Flames is coming out his mouth, especially at Jason Whitlock.
But why are you so mad though? I never understood when a person says something about you that's not true, because it's been said, things have been said about me. Why you get so mad and want to just retaliate with slander? Like it just
Stephen A. Smith's
if it ain't true.
Stephen A. Smith's comeback should have been showing receipts. This is what I did.
That would have been mine.
This is what I did.
I wouldn't have had no problem.
Yeah. This is what I did.
Here's
Here
the
it is.
receipts.
Here it is right here. You ain't have to get loud.
No.
None of that.
No.
Look at this.
Disney and
He's
ESPN
a
installed
plant.
Smith at the top of the sports media world because his inadequacies as a journalist make him easy to control.
Jason Whitlock. I said that name. It's not a name I've uttered.
Oh God.
I normally don't do that.
Get to your point.
But it's necessary to
Get
do
to the
that.
point.
I've had enough of that fat bastard.
Get to the point.
I never talk about my colleagues. I don't do that.
Address the
This is
issue.
first.
Land the plane, okay? Land the plane.
I'm only going to do it once.
Come on.
Mr. Runway.
Because this bastard is worth less than a damn cockroach.
Well, we know he wasn't running them back in the day.
He's got it.
Stephen A. Smith.
Get to the point.
We know he couldn't run the dozens at all.
No, bruh.
You got to be quick, and you're slow,
We have to
sir.
stop
You have to be-
the podcaster
You're so
versus
slow.
podcaster crime. There's enough crime going on in the world.
Wow.
There's
Just show the
enough.
receipt, Stephen A.
That would have been the best comeback
Yes.
you could have had was to
Yeah, but he's insulting them and calling them names and fat and all of that
that's-
type
come
of
on,
stuff.
man. That's-
Get to the point. Because Whitlock didn't call you out of your name. He wasn't
No,
calling
he
you
didn't.
five head or
No, he didn't.
receding hairline
Didn't say
or
none of that.
Steve Harvey suit. He wasn't saying nothing like that. He was getting right to the point.
Cat Williams done open up a bag.
And is it hard? Is it beyond the realm hard to believe that he knows how Stephen A. Smith came up? No, they all in the same industry. Yeah. They all were journalists, I guess, at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. say he was a beat writer in Philadelphia,
I'm sure they were cool before.
and they were probably cool before.
Something happened.
You know,
It's always some type of
Something went down.
underlying beef. Just to give you a sports update, Baltimore Ravens 10,
They just scored.
Texans 3. There you go. Number 3 ranked Kansas up against West Virginia today, 57-55 at the beginning of that second half. UCLA unranked 43 against number 12 Arizona with Caleb Williams over there, 43-28 at the top of the second half in that game. Utah State 51 against Fresno State 41. Top of that second half also. What a game this was. This number 9 Baylor against unranked Texas. Texas 75, Baylor 73. That was a full court Tyus Edney layup that Baylor allowed Texas to take from one end all the way to the other end for a layup to win the game.
UCLA.
Remember that?
stop ball. None of that was
I mean,
called?
something.
No.
Something. I mean, make them earn it at the free throw line. Something. Hey,
It's ridiculous,
just
bro.
me, I guess.
Number 17 ranked Marquette against unranked St. John's. 73-72 Marquette in that win.
Cat got a nice little score.
Yeah, they got a nice squad.
Yeah.
Is
Watching them a little bit.
who's the coach at Marquette? Is that
That ain't Shaka Smart,
no,
is
he
it?
left.
Who's over there, Marquette?
Dwayne Wade's daughter, son?
You know what?
Come on.
Number 18 ranked Creighton 97 against unranked Seton Hall 94. 97-94. Creighton. 21 ranked Dayton 96-62 against Rhode Island. 15 ranked Oklahoma 69-65 over Cincinnati. And USF 42 in this final against 5 ranked Houston 57.
Yeah, Houston tough, man.
Yeah.
Kelly Sampson. Got him hooping, bro.
Yeah. Tennessee looking good, bro. Number 6 ranked Tennessee 91 over Alabama 71. I was watching a little bit of that game. How you feel about the Heels? Because they're ranked number 4 in that final. They got 76 over Boston College 66.
Yeah, BC not. I mean, when Carolina gets into conference play, it's a total different thing in the ACC. To me, it's been the best basketball conference in all of America for quite some time. I don't really think it's quite close. Big Ten is up there sometimes, but it's the ACC and everybody else. You can distinctively tell that in basketball more so than football, because there are several teams that are good in this conference every single year, all the time. It's not just one or two. But
Hubert Davis out there looking like Benjamin Buttons.
Hubie be pissing me off sometimes, though. He really does, man. I'm not on the get rid of him bandwagon.
I'm not there. I'm not really on the Davis.
But he be pissing me off, fam. He got
Roy?
He be making my mouth like that.
More than Roy?
Yeah, he may be up there. He up there, bro.
I don't think he's been there long enough to be up there. I understand your point, but he ain't been there long enough
Roy
to be on Roy's level yet of pistivity. I ain't gonna put him there. But there's been times I've been like, come on, Hubie.
Dre, you don't like a lot of your favorite teams,
coaches.
coaches.
Yeah. I sure don't.
That was a good one. That was good.
I didn't like him when Roy Williams had his white black ass over there too.
You know what used to piss me off more than anything about Roy? Them funk ass jackets, man.
Dog, he thought it was
come on, dog. That ain't it. That ain't the one.
But that's the era he comes from.
That ain't the one, dog.
That's the era he comes from.
I get it.
Yeah,
I
man.
understand.
He came from Kansas.
Take
your ass back.
That ain't the one.
No, he came from
That ain't the one.
North Carolina.
Yeah, he's a North
When he
Carolina
played-
guy
but he
originally.
went over
Then he went to Kansas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Then
but
he
stay
came
over
back.
there.
Then he came back.
Stay over there.
Roy was good
Man,
for us,
he was
man.
a heel first.
He was a heel first. He was good for us. He was.
Yes.
Overall, I'm not mad at Roy. It's just
Is he your
times.
is he your who's your favorite coach as a
Didn't he
Heels
win
coach?
the NCAA title?
Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He won.
Yeah, he won one in 19 years like Tomlin.
Sean
Let's
May
keep going.
He won with big fat Sean May and
Sean May's still an assistant
and
over there.
Felton and them boys. McCants, old ish talking butt. We can talk about him. He talks a lot, brother. But I ain't gonna say he's my favorite. No.
Go
but
find Joseph
he's-
Forte. Give this man a job.
He's
like
he's
Joseph
good
Forte.
though. He was good. Overall, he was good. Though.
Yeah.
Overall, he was good. I won't bash you. No.
Yeah, he's all right.
You did have me.
He wasn't
did
my
have me
favorite.
side eyeing a few times though.
Sometimes, when a coach has a great run and that run is over and they become stagnant, sometimes it's good for both parties to just part ways.
Yeah.
And that's that.
But when you build credibility as a coach in two spots like he did, you let him earn the right to say, you know what?
When it's time to go?
Yes.
Okay,
No
so
doubt.
we run this program into the ground until
Yes. I mean, and then you turn it over to Hubie. Ex-heel.
I think as an owner, you earn the right to have a real conversation with your head coach and say, "Hey, man, yesteryear were great years, but now we're moving into a different direction, and we appreciate everything that you have done for this organization. We would not be in this position without you. But respectfully,
It's time to go.
it's time to move on, brother. Now you can get free tickets to all future games. That's when you bust out these incentives and things that he can give them.
Would you give him a box seat?
You have a box seat.
Well,
All right.
with the coach that you're talking about, which we know who the coach you're talking about, he wouldn't be in the unemployment line too long.
Of course not.
Immediately.
And
he'll
guess
be
what?
picked up. Immediately.
I don't worry about another man's child line.
But here's another thing. We gotta kind of pipe down on wanting a coach to get fired.
I'm not saying
Because
I want a coach
The next
to get
one that
fired.
may come in may run your franchise
That's
in the
the one
ground.
that'll be
Okay, so-
right in the ground.
We'll get there.
Let me ask you
I'll
this.
I'll wait till we
Let me
get
ask
there.
you that. Can we get there? Oh, what else we got? What else we got before that?
Number 2
Go ahead,
ranked.
go ahead, go Yeah, finish.
We'll get there.
Yeah, finish.
2 ranked. Number 2 ranked.
Want to talk
Purdue.
about girls basketball?
No. Number 2 ranked Purdue, 84 against unranked Iowa, 70.
Yeah. Can
and-
Purdue get over the hump this year?
I mean, I think they can.
They've been good here the last 2 or 3 seasons. It's tough to tell until you get into that conference tournament time. Right now, I mean, we're in conference play obviously, but it's tough to really tell until you get to that conference tournament, man, to really see if a team is taking that step. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure, bro.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure about Purdue.
I like Purdue. I
Okay.
think Purdue's going to surprise a lot of people.
Okay. I don't
We'll
think it'll
see.
be a surprise if they do, though, because they've been good. Like, they've shown that they can be good.
But I think that they can get over the hump this year. We'll see. College football, college basketball.
It's tough to tell sometimes,
when
man.
March
It really
Madness
is.
come, it's a different beast. What you thought was a good basketball team, they just, they played somebody, out of Dayton.
Yeah.
In
Like teams like that.
Yeah, they
Come
just
on,
they
like,
just
because it's one game, it's one and done.
That's
and
it.
If you don't have time to scout like that. You don't have time. I mean, you're gonna look at film, but what you see on film might not be what you see when that first game come around, man.
Number ranked
It's different.
UConn, number 1 ranked UConn is playing Villanova later today. Number 7 ranked Duke is playing against unranked Pitt. Number 13 ranked Auburn will be going against Ole Miss. And Texas Tech, 25 ranked, going up against 20th ranked BYU. And Kentucky is going to be playing Georgia later today. They're ranked number 8. Calipari got a nice little squad over there, man.
It was a rough go early for him.
But I think they're going to surprise some people as the season goes on because he has a young team.
squad, too.
But they all athletic. And, Kentucky's always going to keep some.
Yeah,
some
he got that
beasts.
kid from Donda Academy over
Yep.
there, man. That's a hooper, bro. Like you see kids now, man, and it's like so much for show. But I saw somebody break down that kid, and I can't think of his name right now. The kid from Donda Academy that I was talking about. I saw somebody break down some game film on dude. My man got a purpose every time he dribbles the basketball. It's going forward, bro. He's not trying to put on a dribbling show, lose his man, and get the oohs and ahs. He's trying to get to spots where he know he can make shots, bro. You can tell he spent time in the lab. And that's what you look for from your primary ball handlers, bro.
That makes to me that makes the basketball player.
Yes.
I'm trying to get to my spot.
Absolutely.
The quickest and the fastest way.
Yes.
And most efficient way.
Yes.
Ooh-wee. It is a game
Top-ball
in
game.
Baltimore.
Oh boy.
Yo, Houston needed that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, bad
Houston
too.
needed
'Cause
that. They were struggling.
It could have gone astray.
Houston in a position to tie this game up in the middle of the second quarter. Right now it's 9-10. They're
Because
getting ready to line up.
if you really look at Jordan's game, especially his latter years,
Sure.
that was his game.
No doubt.
Getting to my spot.
No question.
And that was
All
Kobe's
day.
game.
It sure
Getting to my
was.
spot.
Getting
No
to a
question
spot.
about it.
You know,
That young elbow.
Yeah. Right now. Right now.
You know.
Absolutely.
and he used the glass.
no question.
Yeah.
It's your
I
friend.
don't see a
It's your
lot
friend.
of today's NBA players using glass. And right before we go into NBA, there is a lot of talk of Bronny James one day playing in the NBA, and we're having a lot of people really chiming in on this subject, saying he's not good enough to play in the NBA. He needs to play all 4 years. You know, I don't care if he doesn't start and he's getting minimal minutes. It's, you know, are we critiquing his game that much? Because right now, I'm sure he's getting a headache just by looking at some of the things that's going on. Can we show a little bit of what happened to Bronny James today?
Boy, caught that whiplash, dog. Holy crap.
Like, what would you have told, if you was LeBron, what would you have told him, like, if you saw that and be like, come on, dog?
Looked like he got hit by like a quick jab. like when your head snapped back on the jab. That's how it looked. That's how it looked.
Have you seen a lot of what Bronny James has put out for USC?
Well, being honest, no. But I hear that he's on a lot of a few GMs draft boards
already.
What?
I mean, you get a lot of people who have an opinion about this, right? But I'm looking at the Antetokounmpo brothers, and they in the league, and ain't nobody saying nothing. And these dudes are trash can juice.
I don't hear nobody hollering attrition this time. Remember y'all was hollering attrition. That's the reason why.
Is it? I don't see nobody really on the Ball family for Lonzo coming in and basically
stealing
money right now.
Told y'all De'Aaron Fox was better.
Those are different situations, sir.
Oh, boy. Yeah, slightly.
Different.
We told y'all De'Aaron Fox was better, though.
Slightly. Just slightly.
Why are we making this an issue of a freshman?
Y'all know why.
You know why.
Come on, man.
You know why. Even though we all even though we call him Bronny, he's LeBron James Jr.
LeBron James Jr. Man.
Did we have these same expectations for Michael Jordan's son, Jeffrey Jordan, in them?
I don't think social media wasn't as prevalent.
No, because Michael Jordan didn't.
He went to the game.
Michael Jordan knew his sons weren't good.
Well,
he could admit his sons weren't that good.
The one that is with Scottie Pippen's mama, or Scottie Pippen's Jr.'s mama, he played at UCF and was a pretty good basketball player, and he actually quit the last year.
He was decent.
He was decent, but
they got their shots. They just were never going to ever be close to what their dad.
So put your GM hats on right now. I'm gonna throw some player stats out there for you guys. Tell me what round you'll draft this guy. Okay. We might have to add like a 5th round to the NBA draft, like 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Jeez. The way it used to be.
A player averaging 5.8 points in college, 2.5 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 23% from 3-point line, 64% from the free throw line. Do you draft him, and when do you draft him?
I'd probably draft him in the 5th round.
The answer's no. No way.
Free agent route.
If I'm desperate. Overseas. It just really depends on what GM I'm GMing for.
Overseas.
What about the Aces? And LeBron and Bronny could be the first men ever break more records to be in the WNBA, except some of those other men that are in there. But first males ever in the WNBA. LeBron said he's going to play wherever Bronny plays. So if the Aces are smart, they draft Bronny, and then LeBron goes there. Listen, man, this is Vegas. He wants a team in Vegas.
This is mad wild.
He could buy the Aces.
This is wild.
Listen, man, I have hot takes.
It's getting weird.
Catch me more on the Real Unnamed Sports Show on the Tree Lane.
It's getting weird. It's getting weird.
Come on, man. Leave this freshman kid alone and let him enjoy his college basketball
He's not gonna
career.
stop getting messed with, bro. It just is what it is, man. It's the way to talk about LeBron James without talking about him. We got to understand that part, man. You got people that are constantly ridiculed. Why y'all? You always talk about LeBron James. Okay, then we'll talk about his son.
I thought
So
kids,
in
I
turn,
thought
we're
kids was
indirectly
off
talking
limits.
about him too.
I thought kids was off limits.
But wait, isn't it because LeBron's been the one pumping him up so much, though?
Well,
he's
as
saying
a
he's
fa-
going to play wherever he plays.
As a father, shouldn't you pump your kids up?
Definitely, but you also,
That's
you
what
also
Ball
have to be
did.
realistic.
LeBron should have never said his son can come play with the Lakers right now.
Yeah.
Wait, with the NIL, though,
That was
LeBron James now has college eligibility, so maybe he's playing for USC next year because he never went to college.
Hey, you know what? I would go to that game wherever he went.
That would be the saddest thing in sports I've ever
Seriously.
seen up to this point. If that happened, it truly would. It truly would be the saddest
It's
thing
tragic.
that I've ever seen.
So,
I'm going to enroll in college
Yeah.
just to play with my son.
Well, speaking of LeBron James, they played the Brooklyn Nets last night.
Yeah, got trounced. Cam Thomas.
And when I saw the score, they were actually winning by like 6 or 8 points.
Yeah, he was up by as
thought
much
it was-
as 11 or 12. I was watching it at Sierra Gold last night. And I watched the debacle.
So, watching the game, please tell me who and what was needed, who didn't step up, please critique the game.
it was a team pitfall. It was literally a team pitfall. Like you do all of this to get up in the game. Everything's going fine.
Cam Thomas, 35 points.
Too much Cam Thomas. Somebody on the page said Cam Thomas wasn't that good. I forget who it was.
Okay.
Somebody said Cam Thomas wasn't that good. I said, y'all,
Well,
You
how
watching?
many times we say people been capping on the
like,
page?
are you watching the game?
No, they're not.
Like,
They're not.
My man is cooking out here, bro. Like,
Let me tell you what I see. I see the Lakers having a real issue at the perimeter. They cannot
shoot.
stop perimeter
they
players.
can't shoot and they can't defend.
They cannot defend.
That's been an
from
issue,
the
though.
perimeter.
That's been an issue.
I understand
Defending it,
that
yeah.
they got Cam. Is that Cam for the Lakers?
Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish,
Reddish.
as a he's a good defender, but as a team defensively on the perimeter, the perimeter shooters are getting whatever they want,
Yeah.
and if they're hot, they're not going to be stopped.
No.
Now,
Constantly on
their-
scramble mode.
Their interior defense is a lot better. Like if a person drives to the
yeah.
bucket,
Oh yeah.
their offensive rebounding is atrocious. Their defensive rebounding is atrocious. If you're not able to rebound the ball,
Not
how are you
gonna
going to
win.
give your team an opportunity
You're
to?
not gonna win games.
Now, they can score with the best of them when shots are going in, but you got to stop somebody. And that perimeter defense, bro, when you playing teams that have great guards and they just come down and get whatever they want from the perimeter, you're not going to win.
That's
Not in
what
this
Paul
league.
George said what he said. I don't know if anybody caught that. When Paul George said, how is it playing against the Lakers? He said it's very easy.
Well, he didn't say that after when they lost, but
No,
I mean,
he said it though, like it because, and I can see his point. Like it's nothing to be upset about if you watch the ball games. He's correct.
they cannot
get anything
guard on the
They can't guard it.
They guard D'Angelo.
Can't guard it.
Let me tell you something. And this
He
is
just
not
can't
this,
guard.
this is not all D'Angelo Russell, but D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and Christie, and all of the other guards, even Carroll.
Yeah.
They're not defenders. They can't guard.
Carroll might be the best out of those that you named, though.
Yeah, but
he's not even that good.
They're not guarding anybody. D'Angelo Russell not guarding nobody. Austin Reeves not guarding nobody. These dudes are getting cooked on a daily basis. What do the Lakers need to do if they need to do something before trade deadline? Do you make a move?
Give me Bruce Brown.
Because
I read
from Toronto.
As a Laker
yeah,
fan.
I read
as a,
that he was.
As a Laker fan.
I read that they're putting him up.
Ooh, that's a good move.
As a Laker fan, this is what I'm going to say.
Play better.
We can talk about all the trades.
Play
all we want
better.
to.
Yeah.
It comes down to making shots. Period. If you're not making more shots than the other team,
Especially if you can't defend.
At the end of the day, okay, we can talk about the perimeter defense all we want, but basically these dudes in the NBA are good. They can get shots off.
I feel you, Bill.
And yeah.
Go ahead.
And I think when dudes are cooking, they're just cooking.
Yeah. But when
no matter if you're doing this, you put a hand in the face or not.
But I'm not even pissed if you're doing that.
Yeah.
It's not even that.
I think that's my point. That's what I'm saying. They're not even doing that. They're not even contesting shots,
they're
Bill.
wide open shots.
These are wide open looks. They're scrambling.
On
constantly
defense.
scrambling. Why are you scrambling, sir? Everybody out here can shoot the basketball. Stay put.
You know what I've
Lazy
seen
ass
in the
zone
NBA
defense,
for the
bro.
past 20 years? They chase the ball instead of staying with a man.
Lazy ass zone
That's
defense.
lazy, bro.
And that is lazy. There is no way.
Coach Stein wouldn't have had that.
Look, and I've seen this, and I know you guys have seen this play in the NBA. A cross-court pass from one
How does it make it?
corner to the next.
How does it make
How
it?
can that happen?
How does it make it?
How is this man that's in the same corner as this man? How is he so wide open? Cause y'all following the ball?
That's zone. That's what zone does. You follow the ball.
Look, the only zone defense.
Should be ball you, man.
Look, the only zone defense that I ever liked, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the only zone defense that I ever liked was the 1-3-1.
I was just going to say that.
The only zone defense I ever liked as a player. The only one.
I don't think no teams in the NBA run a 1-3-1.
No, hell no. Ain't nobody doing that. Nobody doing that. Because that man on the bottom, he got to work.
That baseline, he got
The
to work.
baseline man got to work,
Well,
bro.
I agree with Kendrick Perkins on this when he was on the NBA show the other night. He said,
You gotta use
If-
his voice.
if I
talk like a Bill.
I can't do that, man. I can't. But I agree with him in saying that the NBA is not college.
Right.
The NBA players should be playing man-to-man defense.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Take that
Eliminate
damn
that
zone
zone away from
Yeah.
the
Come
NBA
on,
game,
bruh.
and everybody pick up man.
Yeah.
And zone's only been in the NBA for what, 13, 14 years?
Yes.
It's pretty new. Maybe not even that long. I can't remember when they put zone in.
Because that zone, if you don't really know how to play that zone,
You're going to get cooked anyway.
players going to play it lazy.
Yeah.
If it's not an intense zone where everybody's, you know, it's going to be lazy.
Them early Jim Behan
Yes.
days, that 2-3.
Yeah.
That thing
And-
was monster. It really
And
looked
man-
like man-to-man.
And man-to-man can really expose who should be in the league and who shouldn't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
come on, or who should be on the floor.
Who should
Thank
just
you.
be on the floor at that time. Absolutely.
That too.
No doubt about
Because
it.
let me tell you, I've seen some one-on-one against Austin Reeves, and he gets cooked every time.
He does.
Right?
He does.
D'Angelo Russell, cooked
Yeah.
every time, bros.
Let's pick the food, man. Shout out to the OG.
You got to have willing. You got to have willing defenders, defenders who will go out and at least give you effort.
Yes. Sure.
If you're not gonna run at the damn ball, like you need to have a seat, sir.
Yeah, and this is
As much
this
as
has
I-
constantly been my issue. It's not, ain't nobody just, you not all world defending out there because everybody from an offensive standpoint in the National Basketball Association that touches the floor is good at offense. Pretty much everybody they get out there.
Everybody in the NBA, I don't care who you're talking about, from the first man to the 14th man,
They can score.
was their high school's best
They can
scorer.
They can score.
And I talk about Draymond Green, but he is a willing defender.
No doubt.
And if you have a whole team that is have willing defenders like that,
Yeah,
you got a good defensive team.
You're going to win.
What's the lefty that played for the Lakers? He's a willing defender. He goes out there and plays like defense.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Jared Vanderbilt, no question.
And
He's a willing defensive player.
Rui can't play D either. I'm like, dang.
It's tough to watch, man. But that what we talked about them defending the 3-point line, that's been an issue for quite some time with the Los Angeles Lakers. This is nothing new. This is nothing new in reference to Darvin Ham. It was going on before him.
So one player, you said you want
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Wanted him before he went to Indiana.
If you could get one
I
player,
gave him that $45 million.
one player at that perimeter spot, who you getting? I'm gonna take DeJounte because he plays D and he can get his own shot on offense, and he can run the guard and he can spot up.
I'm with you there.
He can rebound.
For me, I think they got young enough players to be able to be persuaded in some type of way or coached some type of way.
Persuaded to play
defense.
D. Oh Lord,
Who
man,
is
we're gonna
the
give you 3 extra Kit Kats in your locker room.
Who is the defensive coordinator over
It's
there?
showing Ham.
Bro. It looks like
Who
the
draws up-
floodgates open
I mean-
every single night.
What
Yeah.
defensive
Crypto Apollo
assistant
Arena.
coach over there? You can look at the assistant coaches. What,
Man, I
Damari
can't-
Carroll?
Man, you can look at, it's Phil Hanley.
No.
He teaching more offense.
Phil Handy teaches
He
offense.
teaching more offense. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you.
No,
I'm gonna tell you. I don't know why
He
Dennis,
behind the bench, so I
Dennis
don't
Rodman.
even know.
I don't know why Dennis Rodman hasn't gotten a job in the NBA as a
Dennis Rodman?
We know why
defensive,
he got a job in the NBA.
defensive, at least a consultant.
No,
They
bro.
will not have him on the
First
sideline.
off, he still likes
Not
to
on the
drink.
sideline, but I'm talking as a
They
consultant.
don't have to put him in the raft.
Yeah,
bro.
First off, he
He
still
need a
likes to
headset.
drink. He still goes to rock and roll shows and still raw dog and every rock and roll chick in America rap.
Well, I think he could teach these dudes how to play defense on the ball and down the post.
Yeah, he.
Wow. Could that be a reason why he's not?
No, actually that would help him get in, especially in 2024. Let's be honest. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Your red goose sauce.
Bill Blockham, Logan. What does the Warriors? If Warriors were to get rid of somebody and get somebody, do they need somebody? Do the Warriors need somebody? Because it seems like their fans are ready to press the panic button
They
already.
need somebody, but via trade is going to be difficult. If let's just say Andrew Wiggins is the guy you're trying to get rid of, because that's the guy they want to get rid of.
Yeah, because he stinks this year.
There's no way you can get rid of him and get
Value.
equal value for him, because you already dumped money to him, right? That's a lot of money. So you're not going to get equal trade value for him.
And
It's not going to happen.
And for me, I'm not
Two
really
second
getting into
rounders.
this panic mode.
Yeah,
You still got until June.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Lakers really made a move last year in the second half of the season.
No doubt.
And not only that, they made a move when LeBron was hurt
Yeah. And they was winning
down
when
the
he was hurt.
stretch
They was winning when he was hurt. No doubt.
to get the postseason position
No
that they
doubt.
got.
No question about it.
So, right now, okay, they was in this position last year.
And the crazy thing about it,
It was far worse.
there's 5 wins out of 4th
Like fourth
place.
Yeah.
But that's the difference from last year. Last year, the top and the West were like way ahead.
Yeah.
So it was harder for teams in 11 and 12 and 13 to jump
Most
up.
definitely.
But now Golden State and Lakers, like they could be 4th
Bruh.
in April when the
If
playoffs
Lakers or Golden State went on a 5 or 6 game winning streak, we're not talking about how bad that they need trades. We're just not.
But the fact that they're just not playing good basketball, I think that's where I'm at with it. It's sometime basketball. You win 2, drop 3. Win 3, drop 3. Like it's weird. And the inconsistencies. Yeah.
It was like that last year.
Pascal Siakam plays for the Pacers. He named one of the Pacers as a destination of, if you trade me here, I'm not gonna resign. And the Pacers gave up 3 first-round draft picks for this dude.
That's tough. I like Pascal.
I'm not on this panic mode.
Not
as
three
a
first
Laker
round.
fan. Not on this panic mode right now. I just want to see how they're going to do.
Yeah. I just want to see them play better.
They might make some moves. They might make some moves on the trade deadline. When the trade deadline comes in. But right now.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Speed, man. And Looney, Wiggins, CP3. Corey Joseph. There's no value. There's no value in their team right now.
Yeah, I mean,
he's correct. He's right.
Yeah, but I mean, you could give all 4 of them and a lifetime prescription to Netflix and still not get
Redbox. Redbox.
It's tragic. It's tragic.
7-11.
That's NBA basketball in a nutshell. I mean, they are making a push towards All-Star weekend, and you're going to be seeing a lot more moves made sooner than later in the NBA.
Yep.
Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan. NFL, man. Right to Tomlin. Tomlin got really upset.
Boom!
Tomlin got really upset when asked by a reporter.
Yeah.
He didn't get upset. He just walked off. Would you call that upset?
Yeah. when LeBron grabbed his
I was about to ask that. What question was LeBron asked for him to grab his briefcase?
Please find out.
What question was asked?
Because let me tell you something. Asking questions means something. Because I've seen a journalist just recently ask a head coach, when you're getting ready to go in Detroit, are you concerned with the weather and how you guys are going to perform?
If he knew the score.
Rewind that.
But
if he knew the score.
No,
that is a well-respected reporter.
What's the
in
question?
Sports journalism.
What did he say?
No, because he was asking about J.R. Smith and the whole debacle
Yeah, but
that
what did
happened.
he say?
Did he know the score?
Did he know the score?
Look at this.
How you gonna ask me what another man was thinking?
Look. I lay as quiet as hell.
And he's not going to answer because he's like, dude, what am I asking?
But that's the whole part, Bill.
Ask him.
Bill, he did answer it.
Yeah,
he asked him again.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He said, man, I don't know what J.R. Smith was thinking. I'm not in his head. I don't know what he was thinking.
And that's what those journalists do. They'll come back, another one will come back and kind of twist the question, the same type of question.
How do you get a job? How do you get in the room with a job like that and you're not asking?
Mike, you have a year left on your
Nah, he wasn't mad.
Nah, he wasn't mad. He wasn't mad.
Mike, you have a year left on your
This ain't the time to be talking about that.
I can't.
First of all, when the camera's on, he got his hood on, his food look just like Omar Epps. But his eyes, bro, are completely bucked. Bro, they are shooting out of his head, bro. And he just turns, bro. It's the wildest thing you ever seen in your life.
Can you please bring up the journalist that asked the Detroit? Was it the Detroit?
It was a female journalist, bro.
Oh, bro.
That went on, like she had a whole question soliloquy, bro. asking this
Yes,
man
she did.
Todd Bowles about
Yes, she
playing in Detroit in the cold weather.
He said-
"Ma'am, Ford Field has been in existence for 20 years.
In a dome.
The dome has been
He
there
said-
for 20 years."
He said, well, when we get off the bus, we're going to be in the cold for about 10 seconds.
He's invited all the attention to him from the guys, and they really look up to that.
It'll be
They
all
really
8
see
seconds
the
that he
grit
feel
and
cold.
toughness and the preparation
Rest
that
of it
he
will be
does,
inside,
and you know
72
he's
degrees.
ingratiated himself with the team that way, and that's all I mean by him being himself.
Coach, looking forward towards Detroit. The weather has been a factor in some of the playoff games, even for the most prepared teams. Today, it's 13 in Detroit, which doesn't compare to some of the temperatures that I've up to. Any special plans to acclimate the team to not only endure, but perform in those kind of frigid temperatures should you face them in Detroit?
You do know we play indoors, right? And they got a dome. I don't. No, nothing planned. We're indoors, and
She
we
got
have to be
media
outside
credentials,
for 20
y'all.
seconds, getting off the bus, going under the thing, so
Yo.
we'll be okay.
They're handing out credentials
Yo.
to people who aren't qualified. I mean, they're not even doing their research on the actual game
Here's
and
what-
where it's being held.
You must work for Sports Illustrated.
Nah,
Here's what I think,
bro.
guys.
Nah,
Yo,
bro.
I'm
That's
getting,
not right.
I'm getting ready to put out
But they really
a
want to hurt him.
challenge. I'm getting ready to put out a challenge to everyone that listens, that's been listening to us for, we're going on 13 years as a show.
Y'all gonna get enough.
We're going on 13 years as a show. You know how many times we've been credentialed? Once. One time for the USA basketball mini camp that was held here in Las Vegas, we've been credentialed one time.
Dre was credentialed twice.
Yeah.
I'm saying as let the ball bounce.
Yeah.
Once. I'm putting out a challenge to people that's been listening. Because y'all quick to quote what Stephen A. and what Skip Bayless
Lord.
said on the page every single day.
Every time.
Y'all done watch them say nonsense every single day.
And we say exactly what happens.
I'll challenge y'all to write up a petition right now. Let the ball bounce needs every credential that comes through Las Vegas. Write it up.
Well,
Write it up.
First off, that's not gonna happen. Why? Because the people who are watching now, they'll tell you they'll support you. They not supporting.
Oh man, it's tough, man. It's a tough one, bro. It's tough.
I've seen people right now on the live that I ain't seen on the live in over a year and a half.
It's tough. It's tough.
And God bless you. We appreciate you.
It's tough. It's tough out here.
But share the live feed, man.
It's tough.
I will never ask this question, and you see this question all the time, especially if you hit a game winner.
No doubt. No doubt.
What was going through
What
your
was
mind
going through your mind?
when you shot the ball and you saw the ball go through the hoop?
Make it.
What
Bruh.
type of question is
What are you
I'm asking,
talking
what
about,
type of
baby?
question is that?
So
Was that Mark Stein that asked? What was the reporter's name that asked LeBron James that question? Wasn't that Mark Stein? What's
No,
the
it
dude's
wasn't
name,
Mark
man?
Stein.
He's
something or
he's a what would you say?
Jeff or
Dude worked for ESPN
not
though.
Mark Stein. Yeah.
He worked for ESPN. Yeah, Mark Stein, the short kind of
yeah,
short
he
cat.
works for the 411.
He worked for ESPN though. Been in journalism 40 years.
You have to know what type of questions to ask these people when they get when you're in there. And I mean, to me, being redundant and asking dumb questions should be a part of your notepad of not to do's
Nah, bro.
when you go into these pressers.
Let me tell you something. Anytime we have guests on the show, all three of us, and I know this for a fact, have done our research on the guests.
We prepared.
And we came in prepared to ask responsible questions, not irresponsible ones. So I noticed that you're doing a lot in the community and the youth. What prompted you to do these things back when you're, where you're from, out of the state of Ohio? What prompted you to really want to give back to your community?
It's a responsible question.
That's just a responsible question off the fly. Not when the guy hit the shot in your face last week. As he goes up, what were you thinking?
Or asking questions about a dark past. Don't do that, man.
Or asking about a contract after you just lost a game.
Don't do that.
This is not the time.
When you interview somebody, it's supposed to be on a lighter note.
When he was in the press,
spotlighting things that they have.
When he was in the press the other day, he said, "Hey, any contract questions today?"
Who, Tomlin?
Yeah. You didn't see that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. But what if you would have answered that question right then? Then she just did her job right, and she did her job.
She did her job by asking it.
It wasn't a rude.
That wasn't a rude question.
That wasn't a rude question.
I didn't have a problem with that question at all. But he just got mad or happy and walked off.
He pretty much had you spent your time.
That's hilarious. Though. 3 more games left on the.
Who you got?
The NFL docket. Not today.
Who you got?
Niners against Packers. We got Niners.
You got Niners. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Niners against Packers.
Did you guys pick this game?
Go Pack, go!
I think we said Baltimore. I think we said Baltimore last week.
You go? Yeah. You going Packers?
Listen to the song.
Go Pack, go!
I can't.
I wouldn't do that.
I can't hear anything from Cowboys fan.
I wouldn't.
I can't. My ears literally don't hear anything from teams that can't ever do anything in the playoffs.
Kind of like the Steelers. Terrible playoff record on Tomlin. But go ahead though.
They won one recently.
That's funny. Detroit and
got smoked at home.
Tampa. I think that's a little bit better game than people giving it credit for. I got Detroit winning it.
I'm going Detroit.
I like Detroit. Bills, Chiefs at Buffalo.
Ooh.
I got Bills.
Not even close. Bills by 17.
I'm going Chiefs.
Bills by 17.
I'm going Chiefs. And let me tell you this. If Josh Allen is to make a name for himself and to stay out of bad press, he has to win this game. This is a must-win game for Josh Allen.
His career damn near rides on this football game. Pretty close, bro. Because we've had this discussion, you and I, about Josh Allen and how I was. I'm trying to grab a hold of him, man, but he's not giving me enough.
I like Josh Allen.
He finally beats Pat because all those games against Pat Mahomes been in Kansas City.
And y'all they were talking a lot of trash about Buffalo 4 or 5 games ago.
Come on, man.
I got them at home.
He got the win.
Got the Bills at home.
He got the win.
I'm going Pat Mahomes. I'm going with the Chiefs playoffs experience.
Does Josh Allen get the credit? Even if he beats them, then it's going to be like, well, you beat them during a weak year where
I think he'll still get the credit.
He'll get the credit.
The Chiefs are where they are because of Patrick Mahomes. That boy that we're number 15.
He's going to get the blame if they lose, but if they win, it's not going to be. They're not going to give him as much credit as he will deserve because of that.
And I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. He would have. I think he would have carried them because Gabe Davis is out today. One of his offensive weapons is not playing tomorrow, and a couple of defenders are out.
Yeah.
He wins this game. He has to get credit for it. Has to.
He has to win.
You can't dismiss Josh Allen on this one if he wins.
Well, I'm going with the Swifties on this one, and I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio.
Go, Pat, go.
Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan. Guess what? If you scared,
you better go to church.
Don't go to the Shay Shay.
Oh boy.
Don't go to AT&T Stadium.
Oh boy. Oh,